Hello students, this is Divya Kumari Meena, Assistant Professor, Government College, Sikandra. Today we will study about the poem of mothers among other things. The poem is written by A.K. Ramanujan. Here is a brief description about the poet A.K. Ramanujan. A.K. Ramanujan was born in 16th March 1929 in Mysore and he died on 13th July 1999. He wrote in two languages, English and Kannada. He was a great poet, essayist, scholar, professor, folklorist, and also a famous playwright. A.K. Ramanujan earned Padma Shri Award in 1976 and MacArthur Fellowship in 1983. His one of the most famous novel was Samskara. He awarded Sahitya Academy Award posthumously in 1999 for the collected poems. If we talk about the poem of mothers among other things, if we talk about the structure of the poem contains 5 stanzas. Each stanza has 4 lines or a quatrain. There is no specific rhyme scheme of the poem, but poem is full of repetitions. The poem is written in first person pronoun. This poem is full of images. When we will study the poem, then we will see the poet does not say anything directly. He shows his feelings and theme through the evocative images. So let us begin with the poem. I am going to recite the very first stanza of the poem. I smell upon this twisted blackthorn tree the silk and white petal of my mother's youth. From her earrings 3 diamonds. As the title suggests, the poem is about the mother. As we all know, the importance of mother in one's life. So, here the poet compares the old age and youth of a mother, how even after facing so much difficulties and troubles, a mother does her duty without any complaint and with very enthusiasm and strength and energy, and a mother doesn't complain anything. So in the very first stanza there is an image of smell. Through the smell he compares the old age of her mother and also the youth of her mother. So he says, I smell upon this twisted blackthorn tree. Twisted blackthorn tree is blackthorn means a tree which has black bonds. Black bonds is a word coined by the poet himself. So black bond here refers to the bark of the trunk of the tree. As we know that when a tree is as we know that the trunk of the tree is of brown color, but after some time when it grew older, the bark of the trunk of the tree turns black, and there are so many clings in the bark of the tree. That shows the oldness of the tree, that shows how old the tree is. And here is also twisted. Twist means bent. So a old tree is symbol of the old age of the mother. So he sees. So the poet says that he smell the old tree, the silk and white petal of my mother's youth. And also the white petal here refers to the petals are the petals of flower are very smooth and silk as the youth of a mother, youth of a lady. So here the poet compares the youth and the old age of the mother through the old tree and newly blossomed flowers, which are of silken and full of beauty, as a lady is full of beauty in her youth and softness and smoothness, and in the old age the skin becomes full of the wrinkles. So here is a very evocative image. From her earrings 3 diamonds. Here the literary device of enchantment is used, as enchantment means when the meaning jumps from one stanza to another stanza. For completing the meaning, we have to read the second stanza with the last line of first stanza. From her earrings 3 diamonds splash a handful of needles, and I see my mothers run back from rain to the crying cradles, the rain strike and sue. From her earrings 3 diamonds splash a handful of needles. Again there is a image of the youth of the mother, as when she was young she used to wear diamond earrings which has 3 diamonds, which she used to wear in her ear. Splash means sparkle a handful of needles. The diamonds which are full of shine. So it was full of shine when she used to wear in her ear. So it also shows the image of her youth. And I see my mother run back from rain to the crying cradles. And I see my mother run back from rain. And when she was young, she used to run back from rain to crying cradle. Rain here is symbol of troubles and hardship of life. So even though there were so many troubles in the life of the mother, even then she used to take care of her child very carefully. So the cradle here is for the crying cradle here means for the crying child. It is a transfer epithet. It is not cradle which cries, but it is a child who cries. So he so the mother prioritize her duties towards children.